Hey there, lovely listeners. You are tuning into the very first episode of All Things Millennial. I am your host, Sujal, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be the voice behind this exciting ride. If you haven't guessed already, this podcast is all about us, the colorful and diverse millennial crew. So get ready for amazing chat sessions every week as we take a deep dive into the depths of millennial life and culture. We are bringing along some super interesting guests from all walks of life, but united by the common thread of experiences. Now, in this episode, I'm excited to give a quick glimpse into my world and a backstory of the driving force behind this podcast conception. Okay, so let's dive in. So here I am currently in my late 20s. I am a proud product of Vadodara, a small yet the most fascinating place that is nothing short of peaceful. That is where I met my ride or die friends and made connections that I know are going to last a lifetime. I was lucky enough to find love back in high school, sealing the bond with my partner, who has been my rock ever since. Taking a quick detour down the memory lane, I was absolutely swept away by the magic of Disney shows. I actually daydreamed of owning a wardrobe like Hannah Montana's and a cool hotel suite like Zack and Cody's. At one point, I was determined to become a truck driver, a doctor, and even an astronaut. Come on, who did not dream of becoming an astronaut? Am I right? Fast forward to the present day, and I'm cozily settled in Canada, which is now my home. But the funny part is, I'm not exactly a snow enthusiast. But the breathtaking sunsets and vast skies here, let me tell you, they more than make up for all the cold. After dipping my toes into various career paths, I somehow found a groove in the field of urban planning. While I still wouldn't say it's the one for me, there is definitely an undeniable pull it has on me. The way legal components of planning mixed with the built form and creates awesome communities, that fact will never stop amusing me. So for now, I'm just happy playing my part in the grand scheme of things. When the 9 to 5 grind gets too much, I absolutely love the sense of accomplishment I feel from my daily gym sessions. Okay, not daily, but almost daily. um, Mornings for me are all about that coffee pick me up, but there is something about the aroma of brewing masala chai. I just love it. And speaking of food favorites, if I'm ever stranded on an island, I always say this, but if I'm ever stranded on an island, give me dal chawal or pizza and I'm set for life. Oh, and my heart screams ocean vibes. My lifelong dream is to live by the ocean and wake up to the sound of waves. Speaking of dreams, I've got this itch to travel the world and fearlessly chase a life that matches my idea of perfection. So, in a world full of dreamers and realists, I take pride in calling myself a dreamer. So, while reaching for the stars, I often stumble down due to utter overwhelm. Sounds familiar? If your answer is yes, you are in a great company. We are all in this together, trying to figure everything out and getting past these situational bottlenecks. I will be chatting with people who I get inspired by on a daily basis and resonate with them the most. So now imagine a world where these major questions are answered and broken down into digestible, deconstructed pieces. Wouldn't that be great? I hear you and I got you. After navigating a series of trials and errors, abandoned blogs and half-done projects, and failed small businesses, I'm dropping this podcast, which is my passion project. Here, I'm determined to hunt down millennials who have got the answers and are ready to dish out their wisdom, tips, and tricks. If this sounds interesting to you, then come along with me in this journey of decoding these golden millennial years. As we wrap up today's episode, I would like to thank all of you for lending me your time and ears. I'm super excited to be welcoming our very first guest next week. So till then, please consider subscribing. Also, follow us on Instagram at allthingsmillennial_podcast to stay connected. For those who have already subscribed, I couldn't be more grateful. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep being the amazing millennial that you are. See you next time. Bye bye.